So the last video I put up, they were already made, so I just put them up. But some of you know, but not all of you know, that I had gotten like a strike 2 weeks before election. And then like I got it at night, I'm going through my email and it's like, oh, this video, we're taking it down, you're getting a strike, blah, 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 blah. It's against the guidelines. And it's like, it's not, but whatever. We know why they did it. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to deal with it in the morning. Like, I'll figure it out. Because you can appeal it, and I'm not really sure how to do it. So in the morning, I called Crump. I'm like, hey, can you appeal it? Or do the review appeal thing. He does the review and appeal thing. And then, like, I don't know, 20 minutes later, all my videos get back up. My strike gets removed. I'm good to go, post, all that stuff. A couple hours later, whole other video. Boom, immediate strike. It sticks. So, I don't know. That's why you guys didn't hear from me for 2 weeks, and now I am back, which is complete bullshit. But who got a strike is Fudbusters, Matthew's attorney, and I'm sure a bunch of other people because it's from the election, but whatever. It is what it is. It's over with. I'm just glad that I'm still able to post. I would wish they could turn on my monetization, but whatever. I'm just glad that I can still post for you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because, yeah, and I was struggling, so I was like, oh my gosh, how do I post? And it's just whatever. And I know a lot of you YouTubers, gun channels, like Military Arms and Fudbusters and Coda Boy 23, I think, and I don't know, a few others had posted my Give, Send, Go and all that, and I really appreciate all your help and that you guys still pay attention and are aware of the situation, because I really don't want this situation to die. I'm trying everything to keep it, loud so it makes noise so we can, hopefully something can change and happen, right? That's the goal. So I just appreciate you guys, all of your support and watching me and being loyal and sticking by my side and coming together as a community. I love it. It's great to see. I love it. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to give you a little bit of that rant. Let's get into the video of what Matthew wants to talk about today. He says, hey love, I miss you so much. Gosh, I miss you so much, like so much. And it's funny because you're going to end up going through all of my videos and watching them. So it's like really cool. Like that's going to be a lot of videos though, but you'll enjoy it. But I love you and I miss you too, babe. All right, just hang in there. Anyway, thank you for the questions. There are some really good ones, and they are, Gray1432, is anyone paying attention to his cancer? Does he need annual checks or anything? John Born 3976, I might have missed this question already being answered, but what do other inmates think of Matt's charges and his situation of being unrightfully imprisoned? Really no, says, so how can he get started restoring his rights to bear arms back? Rose 2007 said, good news to hear. I have a question at Sears Firearms. When he is released, does he still retain his SOT and FFL status? Those are some really good questions. So let's start from the top. Gary1432 asks, is anyone paying attention to his cancer? Does he need annual checks or anything? So Gary1432, great question. So I'm supposed to have annual scans. I don't know if it's either 6 months, every 6 months, or a year. Or is it 3 to 6 months? Because there's something on his lung too, but it wasn't like active, but he still has to get like CAT scans, and then he still has to get like colonoscopies and all that checked every so often down there too. But obviously in the situation, he can't. So anyways, I have not been getting them. I told medical about it and they put me through hoops. I need to jump through these to get the scans done, and I was working on getting all of them done, but then I found out it would raise my care level and that may get me shipped. Right now, I am close to home, so I gave up on trying to get the scans done. Yeah, I could be dying right now, but it is a risk I choose to take, but let's hope I am in good health. All right, moving right along, John Boren 3976 asks, I might have missed this question already being answered, but what do other inmates think of Matt's charges and his situation of being unrightfully imprisoned? That's a really good question, and I will even go one step further. What do COs think of my charges? So I am 90% sure if a CO knows about my case, they are supposed to keep that to themselves. So only a small handful have said something to me, about my case, and it's always the same. You need to win your appeal or we are all screwed. And if I could, I would let you walk out the front door right now. As far as inmates, most of them are here for drugs. They were never caught with just that. Someone said they had them. So generally speaking, most people in here feel they are unrightfully in prison. Sometimes people would ask, what are you in here for? So I would tell them, and they would not believe me. They think I was here for a sex crime and that I'm just making shit up. The truth is that unbelievable. I would show them my charge and a picture of the auto key card and the statute I was charged under, and everyone would be like, dude, you are so going to win your appeal. The law has a very clear standard, and I can tell just by looking at the auto key card that the standard has not been met. The law says parts, not a drawings of parts. Remember, we could not argue the interpretation of the law, and they let the government write in the jury instructions. The government does not need to prove the auto key card was against the law, only just that it has the characteristics that could violate the National Firearms Act. So, that was a wrap after that. In here, the inmates only see auto key card and law, so to everyone, it's a no. It's a no-brainer. It's not against the law, but like I said earlier, most guys have their own problems, so they really don't give a shit about mine, and I don't blame them because I don't give a shit about theirs. Moving on to the next question, it's from Really No, and he asks, so how can he get started restoring his rights to bear arms back? Wow, great question. So as right now, I do think it will change. But if you lose your gun rights on a federal level, like say you get caught selling dubbed VHS tapes, you lose your gun rights for life. There is no restoring them, and that is why it will have a change, because the Second Amendment says shall not be infringed, and anti-gun or not, you can't look at me with a straight face and tell me a lifelong ban on your right to bear arms is not an infringement. So, that one hell of an if can't beat my case, I would be a prohibited person for life or until SCOTUS changes the law, and I have no doubt they will. But I think the most likely outcome is sometime next year, my appeal will come back and I will go home with full gun rights and a big-ass lawsuit. Moving on to the last question from Ron Rose 2007. I really hope I'm saying all of you guys' names right. If not, I'm sorry. Never claimed to be a professional reader. Anyways, he said, good question. Good news to hear. I have a question at Sierra's Firearms. When he is released, does he still retain his SOT and FFL status? Great question, Ron 207. So let's get everyone up to speed. An FFL is a federal firearms license, and that means you can sell firearms commercially, and an SOT is a special occupational tax, aka you can sell NFA items such as silencers, machine guns, short barrels, rifles, short barrels, shotguns. So I was an 0207 SOT, and that means I can manufacture and sell NFA items. So back to your question, Ron was 2007. As of right now, I can never have an FFL or an SOT. But after owning my case, if I want an FFL or an SOT, they can't stop me from getting one. To expand on this question, will I get one? I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I have to say, I don't think so. Yes, I love selling guns and helping people learn to shoot and teach them the ABCs of gun safety and good marksmanship. But man, the ATF did me dirty. The only reason I took the AKC and contracted is because I was 110% for sure the NFA did not regulate the AKC, and the only reason was 110% is because I did my homework, and that includes calling the Milwaukee, Wisconsin field officer and asking the ATF rep, does the auto key card violate the NFA? And he was very clear, no, it does not. But did he tell the Florida ATF? Nope. He tells them he has no idea who I am or why I would make up such a lie. But later when we called and asked him, we asked if he could make a letter stating that he did talk to him. And he said, I can't. They won't let me. I can't. So, I don't think I need to say any more about that. He tells them he has no idea who I am or why I would make up such a lie. That dude 100% knew that saying it would likely put me in prison. If he would have told the truth, worst case scenario, he would have lost his job, but not likely. So do I really want to operate an FFL in a place where it is a fact the ATF will put people in prison to ensure their job security? The answer to that is a big fuck no. All right. Thank you guys for the questions, sending them in. It really helps him stay busy in there and keeps his mind distracted. And they're great questions. I like hearing them, and a lot of them I don't even know, and I like to hear what he has to say, just like you guys. So, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to continue to support the channel, there'll be links down in the descriptions, just like onlytechnicalfans.myshopify.com, and there'll be like Amazon and Patreon and Gifts and Go, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and until next video, peace.